Hello and welcome. So we're into the fourth and final part of Mission 10. It's been quite a long mission, really, but it gives us a chance to catch up on our research. If you were falling behind on your research at all, then Mission 10 is pretty good to make sure you have everything up to date. This fourth and final part in Buenos Aires also gives us the chance to get a fair bit more money because there's a nice bank that we can rob with the help of explosives, as always. There's a lot of zealots in this mission and you'll be attacked almost immediately. You can see a zealot there just in the corner, so you want to get our rifles out and put the blue bars on so our agents can respond quickly and automatically to the threats that they encounter. Yep. A few more around here. The zealots are all armed with electron maces, so with your sniper rifles they shouldn't be too much trouble for you. So as always, if you've watched the other parts of the mission or the game so far, you'll have seen that I don't really target the enemies manually. And just switch back and forth between agents 1 and 2, and with the blue bars then everybody will fire at their targets automatically. Only agents that are not selected will fire automatically. The one you're controlling will not fire, and that's why you have to switch back and forth between agents. So we've just gone northwards after that, after getting out of that first area, and there's a lot of zealots here, all lining up for us nicely, one after another, so we can shoot them, which is handy of them. If they get too close and start zapping you with the electron maces, then just back off. Of course, use hit and run tactics, and that way you'll make sure that none of them trouble you too much. I think there's just one left in there who seems to have got caught. You can see him spazzing out at the bottom, so we'll have to go and get him ourselves. Boom. 4 shots. Turned him into red mist. There's nothing of value in that zealot area, but we need to get rid of them because once we've persuaded the scientist in this level, which is the objective in the mission, then if we haven't taken out those zealots, they will come after us. And it's better to get rid of them before you persuade the scientist rather than when you have him, because he's very vulnerable, of course. So next thing we're going to do is rob the bank. Agent 1's got the high explosive. Okay, I think what my agents are shooting at there is a flying car. There are 2 taxis, flying taxis, which are actually full of zealots, and they sort of patrol this area, and you want to get rid of them, of course. There will be 2 flying police cars that will come after you once you've blown up the bank, as you'll see. Just pick up a couple of the briefcases. There's a couple more on the other side of the bank, or where the bank used to be. But I'm going to deal with these police cars first. Okay, so my agents are now taking a bit of pounding. So what we'll do is put on the super shield and then run into this building here. Because you're inside a building, then they can't hit you, obviously. But they will just wait for you outside. So we can just let our shields and weapon energy recharge a bit, and then rush out. And okay, there's one of the zealot taxis that I mentioned. So yeah, make a run for it. Okay, boom, got rid of one of them. Bits of police car falling all over the city. The second police car is almost dead. There it goes. Okay, so we'll head back to the bank, pick up the other briefcases. They should still be there. There are no punks in this city, no unguided, so it's all just zealots. Yeah, so might have to run back to the building. Agent 4's, yeah, taking a beating, getting close to the end. So we'll just top up his health with a med kit. Finally got rid of that taxi. It was a bit of a pain in the arse, that taxi. But thankfully it's dead. Okay, so now we can head back to the bank. And there's the two of the briefcases. In the compound where the scientist is, which is just up here, through those gates, there's actually another skin for us to pick up. We've already picked up the kinetic weapon skin, which Agent 1 has, and the flame skin, which Agent 2 has. So we'll give the third skin, which is the energy absorbing skin, to Agent 3. But you'll see that in a bit. So we're using the same tactic here that we did in the previous area, which is just shoot one of the zealots and kill him, and then the others will come after you. But as soon as they come around the corner, you can snipe them, because the long-range rifle has a much further range than electron maces, so they are no match for you, really. They won't, for some reason, try and swarm you all at once by rushing forward. They'll just walk towards you, so you can take them out very easily. Okay, so it looks empty in there, but it isn't, really. There's that other taxi with the zealots in it. Probably get rid of that first before we venture further. Okay. I'm actually going up to another area, which is, again, full of zealots. You may not actually need to go here. I think I'm just doing it for completion's sake, and also to remove any threats to the scientist once we've persuaded him, just in case. So the zealots in this area will release psycho gas, which we should be immune to because we've got the Brain 2 mod. Higher brain mods mean that you're resistant to gas attacks. Okay, so they're pretty much all dead. They've got some disruptors and some electron maces, which you can pick up if you want to sell, but wouldn't really bother with them because we're going to get a pile of money from the bank anyway. There's still some zealots in there, but they won't really come after me, so I'll just leave them. So we'll head back up to our main objective. There's the taxi. We can finally finish it off. Okay. That one was much easier than the previous one. I think we must have damaged it earlier. Okay, so we're back in the compound. Yep, there are zealots hiding in buildings that will come out once you get too close, but just use your sniper rifles to take them out. They'll need 2 hits each. Seem to be making a bit of a meal out of getting rid of these zealots this time. Agent 3's taking a serious beating. So if you do get into a situation like that, just back off and use your super shield. With the super shield on, then your agents won't get pushed back when they get hit. The shield will just absorb it, so you can make a run for it. But you may run low on weapon energy, which means that you can't fire back. So just gotta strike the right balance. Okay, so I think we've just about cleared this area of zealots. Just about. I think there's still, you can see some still on the minimap hiding in that bunker over to the right. I'll just let our shields recharge and health recharge, and energy recharge, and then we can go and take them out. There they are. I think possibly the reason that I had some difficulty with these zealots is because the agents were not targeting the zealots automatically for some reason. Sometimes that does happen. I'm not sure why. Probably just a limitation with the game. But never mind. I got rid of them in the end. So there's the scientist that we need. Just go and persuade him, and then head back to the entrance. Before we leave this area, we're going to pick up the energy skin that I mentioned before. To do that, we'll need to blow up a building. Get Agent 1 over here with his last remaining piece of dynamite. And it's in this building. So we'll just rush back, wait for it to blow up. There it goes. So we'll get Agent 3. He can have the energy skin. Energy skin will reduce weapon damage by 50% from energy weapons, as you'd expect. So that's pulse lasers, electron maces, and plasma lances, which is a very powerful energy weapon, which we won't get for a few missions yet. It's towards the end of the game that you get that. And I think we've got everything that we need to. There's a scientist following us, a lot slower because we have like 3 mods and he doesn't, so we can run as fast as a car and he just goes at walking pace. But we've cleared the city of enemies, so we shouldn't have any problems at this point. It's just running back to the start and then waiting for the scientists to catch up. And that is finally mission 10 complete. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Just waiting for the scientist. Now, please don't get caught. There we go. Mission done. Hooray.
Mission complete. New mail has arrived.